Hi, U.S. Department of Justice.
That will be the building across the street.
This isn't it? 1201?
What we have here, the U.S. Attorney's
The
Office.
attorney's office, yeah.
Oh, well, that's not what you asked.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, elevators on the right, 7th floor.
7th floor, thank you.
Well, what is going on?
Hi. You're on camera. I'm reporting crime. I need to make an appointment for my wife and children at Fife High School with all their teachers in the U.S. Department of Education for attempted murder, kidnapping, Statute 62, Title 18, Chapter 55, and over 750 gross misdemeanors committed against us by U.S. attorneys, public officials for the state, and police. We get beat up every other week, my minority wife and children, and arrested for false charges, but we've proseed our way out of it. So I need government services, okay? I have, set this down. This has been accepted by judges. Those are death penalty petitions on the head prosecuting attorney for Pierce County. We know where she lives. We're giving this to her neighbors, for school districts, everything else, for this department. I've told the prosecutor's office, I have a 15-minute video. They're fine with it. Here's my case active in front of judges in the Supreme Court. This is a motion for review. As you can see, I talk about the homicide that they're covering up of Khalees Brewer, a 16-year-old state-dependent youth, black girl, for DCYF. My wife's an employee, one of her clients, that they homicided right in front of her eyes. Right in front of her eyes. And then tried to cover it up and harass her for it. So, and also she has this arrest warrants. The judge says he wasn't in a capacity arrest, but he put it all as in fact for these crimes in this motion for my wife. It's motion to arrest from Pierce County officers, arrest warrants for attorneys Tom Fossadell and Barbara Bowden. The judge reviewed all this for 45 minutes in court and put it on record as fact. And then motion to inform the court of hardship. Motion to inform the court of hardship and fear by the criminal attempts to murder the Conroy family through criminal conspiracy spearheaded by Ording Mayor Josh Penner, Karen Lentz, Attorney General Robert Ferguson, Office of Indian Child Welfare and DCYF administrators John Marsh, Jen Lawler, Cynthia Blair, and U.S. Congresswoman Kim Schreier. And we have direct evidence of all this. So last time you chased me out of here, right? And you're actually an accessory to all this, just so you know.
So let's go through the steps. You want to talk to someone to get an appointment.
My family does. My wife and children. They're the...
You're wanting to have an appointment.
Yes. Yes.
So this office is an appointment-only office. The office you need to go to is the one in Seattle. If you say we've had this discussion before.
Yeah, I was here before. See, this is right to life. This isn't...
So have you contacted the Seattle office?
We contacted the FBI. We have this FBI agent in criminal conspiracy. We have a letter that you didn't know we'd get. So hold on. I'll show you all the evidence here.
Well, I can't.
No. I can call the state troopers on their bar licenses right now. They're tethered to their bar licenses, sir. So should I get a state patrol to finish this conversation, or can we handle this like adults?
Well, again.
Okay, so let me show you. You just asked me about other channels. Hold on. So when I was laid off in 2020 from my union, my wife works for DCYF as a state official. My health insurance during the pandemic, the lockdown pandemic, winter of death and illness and all that stuff and all the unconstitutional things they did, my minority children have asthma and we wanted to get them on my wife's plan with the state. state denied health insurance to my children for 18 months while my wife's gainfully employed, working in Seattle squalor, homeless encampments, stuff like that. So anyway, we went to the FBI first, right? So I called Christina Hicks. Hold on, this is her felony letter. Watch the felony she commits. I'm reporting crime,
I
sir.
understand that.
Well, here, no, this is from Christina Hicks from Tacoma FBI, right? So I told her about the health insurance fraud and all the felonies in the municipality. So she goes,
I understand that you want to get your story out.
oh, well, no, it's out.
I'm trying to give you an
I mean, you can see that I got, that's why they're trying to kill us, though.
The issue is that you're assuming I have the ability to grant
No,
you.
but I mean, I couldn't get past you the last time, and I would just like to see if we can make an appointment. So we've organized with all the teachers.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
They don't make appointments here. You have to talk to someone.
Well, I would think there'd be an exception, the directives that they're following. These aren't laws. They're their preference directives, right, over my family's life. Are you security?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I was called on. See, that's the attempted murder things because they call armed. My wife had AR-15s in open court in a controlled environment in Thurston County.
Sir, again, I haven't the ability to...
So where do can you call somebody and say, this guy needs to see you? He's got attempted murder, criminal FBI agents?
Seattle. Seattle is where they set the appointments, where they tell you where you can go to talk to
Okay,
whoever
so
it is.
you're talking about 700 Stewart.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been there. We go to the reception, we give them direct felony evidence, then we don't hear them back. One last time they had their security guys come on us, but I begged them, give me a felon or give me a jury. Get a misdemeanor on me and federally and give me a jury.
I understand you do want to see someone, but again, I haven't the ability or the power to grant anything that you're asking.
Can you ask if an attorney could just make an appearance? I mean, they're right there. Look at.
Sir,
I'm not going to the scanner.
you're not supposed to videotape it either.
Okay. Well, no, I am. I'm reporting crime, and it's a Washington state law, right? And if you want to go ahead on that, we can. I got the laws right here.
Let's give you your options. You have two options. A,
I go to Seattle with this video because that's where you told me to go.
you talk to someone in Seattle, you get your appointment set there, and they handle that.
What if my mayor and all these goons that they have for hire murder one of my family members in the meantime?
Your second option is that